Have you ever wondered why Cincinnati weather is so unpredictable? One minute it's sunny, next minute it's raining when no rain was ever predicted. Stay tuned and we'll tell you why.
Welcome to KMNH, Kids Making the News Happen.
I'm Joey, and if you've lived or spent any time in Cincinnati, you know that to be prepared for the weather to change at any moment. But why is Cincinnati weather so unpredictable? It's all about pressure. Atmospheric pressure, to be exact. Cincinnati sits right in the middle of where high pressure and low pressure systems come together. That makes our neighborhood of Cincinnati one of the hardest areas in the Midwest to predict the weather. So it's not the meteorologists that don't know what they're doing, it's the forecasts that are about 50 to 60% correct due to our location in the United States. So next time you're planning anything outside, prepare, because when it comes to the weather, anything goes.
Thank you to United Reliance for supporting this KMNH broadcast.
Cincinnati is known to have some pretty gusty winds that can do some damage. But can you name 5 reasons why wind is so important? It clears the air, getting rid of all the dust, dirt, and especially pollen. If you're like me with my allergies, I couldn't imagine life without wind. 2, it's really important for our plants, carrying pollen from one plant to another. 3, if it wasn't for wind, we'd have the same rain clouds for a long time. The wind helps move our storm systems in and out. 4, many countries rely on wind for power. Without winds, lots of people wouldn't have electricity. 5, it's traveling by boat. That's a sailboat. The first sailing boats appeared about 6,000 years ago, and over the time they have come a long, long way. I'll leave you with this famous quote from Dolly Parton. "We can't direct the wind, but we can always adjust the sails."
I'm Larkin, and this is Happens Street Smarts. Let's walk, talk, and learn about Northside. What was the first mode of transportation other than your feet on the streets of Hamilton Avenue? It was actually a horse and buggy, which made Hamilton Avenue a muddy mess until it was paved with limestone bricks in the early 1800s. You heard it here first on Happens Street Smarts.
Our viewers who watched the July 4th broadcast on KMNH asked, how did Happen create the Toy Lab car that was in the Northside 4th of July parade? Well, check out this video and you can watch the car as it was actually being created. Over 2,000 upcycled toy parts were connected to the cars with magnets. That means 2,000 magnets had to be glued to 2,000 toy parts. So let's do the math. It took 1 minute to glue on one magnet to one toy part. So then it really took 2,000 minutes to glue all the parts, not including any of the drawing time. That's 33 hours and 18 minutes to prepare the float, plus the time it took to put the parts on. That's some time, but from the reaction of the crowds and the KMNH viewers at home, it was time well spent.
Welcome to KMNH Sports with Jude. That's me. We will be starting in the MLB, where the Reds' Ellie De La Cruz and pitcher Hunter Green have been selected to the All-Star game. Green was named as a replacement, and De La Cruz has been learning some Japanese so he can chat Shohei Ohtani. In NBA free agency, the Dallas Mavericks picked up Klay Thompson. The Kings got DeMar DeRozan, and Paul George has signed with the Philadelphia 76ers. Now for soccer in the Copa America. Argentina will be advancing after defeating Canada. Argentina pulled off their win even after a rare miss by Messi in the 79th minute on the breakaway. Now onto the Tour de France. Jonas Vingegaard won his first stage in the race after beating Tadej Pogačar in stage 11 into Lille-Orient. Jonas is still 30 seconds behind Tadej for the yellow jersey. Eritrean sprinter Biniam Yilmaz is in great form and has won 2 more stages since our last episode, and is also now wearing the green jersey as the leading sprinter. Thanks for watching KMNH Sports with Jude. As always, I like to thank my brother Arlo for the pictures. Bye!
Thank you to Kathy Fletcher Realty for sponsoring this episode of KMNH.
They're here. This insect is feared to destroy trees and crops in the United States. This insect was discovered in 2014 and now it's here in Cincinnati. Hi, I'm Joey, and in this episode of Thumbs Up, we're going to be talking about the feared lanternfly. It's a native of China, and since 2014, this insect has been spreading across the United States. And 10 years later, it's here in our neighborhood, Northside. It's a big eater and it feeds on trees, like this tree of heaven. They're also known to devastate crops and love grapevines. But if you look close, it's probably already here, in your backyard. And it looks like this. Some experts say that the United States could lose hundreds of millions of dollars and lots of jobs just over one insect. But we've got some good news. Some scientists are trying to control the insects without using any chemicals. But for now, we encourage you to research and prepare for this insect. Make sure to let us know in the comments below. And like and subscribe so you don't miss my next episodes of Thumbs Up. Thanks for watching this broadcast of KMNH. Please like and subscribe to the Happen Inc. YouTube channel, and we would love to hear from you, so please leave us a message, and who knows, maybe your note might make it onto KMNH, Kids Making the News Happen.